Hello and welcome to the video series of Network and Information Security powered by Saraswati repository. My name is Vishal Majithia, and in this video I'm going to show you what is Nmap. Nmap is a free security scanner available in the market. For downloading Nmap, you need to type Nmap in the browser. Here is the link available to download Nmap. Nmap, the network mapper, free security scanner, which is a free open source tool available in the market. So for downloading Nmap, you need to click on this link. So latest version of Nmap 7.80 is available. So by clicking on the link download, you can download Nmap. And the prerequisite there is some prerequisite for downloading Nmap, for installing Nmap. That is WinPcap and NPCap. This both Nmap 7.80 contains both inbuilt packages to install Nmap. So for Windows system, you need to click on this link, and for Linux, if you are using Linux, for downloading Nmap, you need to type sudo apt-get install Nmap. I have already installed Nmap in my system, so I don't need to download that. So if you are using an RPM version, then you need to type command sudo yum install Nmap. This is the command for downloading Nmap in RPM version and for Debian based that I have shown you earlier. So we have installed Nmap in our system. Nmap is a free security scanner. So what can be done with Nmap? So I have already written a blog regarding Nmap in my blog, that is Saraswati repository. I have written about the Nmap and basics of Nmap. What is Nmap and basics of Nmap? Nmap is an open source network security scanner used to discover ports and services on the computer network. You can discover the ports of the target machine and also discover the service that the target machine is running. It is cross-platform, which means it's portable. It can run on Windows, Linux, and Unix, and each and every operating system. It's a cross-platform package. It is written in C and C++, Python, and Lua. These are the programming language used to build Nmap software. It is also available in GUI, and the GUI version name is called Nmap. Currently we will be using non-GUI because for strengthening the command lines we need to use non-GUI version. Nmap sends special crafted packets to the target, analyzes the responses from target, and generates the output. So it sends a special crafted packet to the target and analyzes the responses from the target machine, and that's how it print the result of that, what are the ports open on the target machine and what are the services and what are the vulnerabilities on the target machine. By this, the Nmap can discover. This is how the Nmap works. Nmap provides variety of probing features as listed below. It does host discovery, how many hosts are available in my network, and it also does the port scanning, which ports are open on the target machine or target network. It also discovers the version detection of the target machine. You can detect which service or which version of the service the target machine uses. It can also detect the OS detection, operating system of the target machine. You can discover which operating system does the target machine runs. We will do the tutorial and the command lines and practical of this after completing this. You can also do a script scan on the target machine. The Nmap scripts, inbuilt scripts are available within the package, within software that you have installed right now. So you can do a script scan and find out the vulnerabilities on the target machines that are available. So also, uses of Nmap. It is used by the security professional to check the vulnerabilities of the network system, servers, etc. You can use it as a tool of auditing and also exploiting the vulnerabilities of your own network and the target network. You can have a network inventory and asset management by scanning how many APs are used in your network, what are the operating systems that are being used in your network, that can be scanned using Nmap. To install Nmap, you need to install Nmap. You need to go to this site nmap.org to download that I have shown you earlier. Download the Nmap package and just click next. Click the exe to install the Nmap. So let us perform the practicals of Nmap. In this video, I am going to show you what network scanning of network host, ports, port range, protocol scan, operating systems, path scan, service version scan, scanning using input file and saving to the output. So right now we have completed what is Nmap, what Nmap uses and its purpose. So now we'll perform Nmap scanning over the network and host. To do this, we'll open a shell. So currently I need to check my IP address. Currently what is my IP address is, currently my IP address is 192.168.143.29/24 as my network, and I'm using currently WLAN. So first of all, I will scan my network. To scan my network, the command is nmap and the target network /24 is my network. The command to scan the network and the devices that are present in my network is nmap and space target network and press hit enter. So it will take a little time because we are scanning 255 hosts, so it will send a 255 packets, and per packet it will send a 65,535 packets per host. So here is the result we have got. So Nmap scan report. This is my 192.168.143.1 is my gateway router, and the 22 port SSH is open, port 80 is open, and UPnP 900 port is open on my router. So here is another system which is available, 192.168.143.22, and these are the ports which are open in the target systems and list of the systems. So this is how you can scan a whole network in your organization, or you can do it for getting the information of the target network and exploit the vulnerabilities of the target network and so on. So now we'll scan a particular host in Nmap. For doing this, you need to type Nmap, and for example we'll scan 192.168.143.1, and this is the target machine IP address, and press enter. So here is the result, and port 22 is open, port 80 is open. Similarly, you can scan the target machine or server which is not in your network. For example, we'll scan google.com. So nmap space google.com, it will show what ports are open in the google.com. It may take a little time because Google is not is in wide area network, so it will take a little time for scanning. So here is the result. scan report for google.com is the IP address of google.com. So 480 is open and 443 is open on the Google. So this is how you can scan target machine and target server or web server, and which are the application ports that are being opened on the target machine. So this is how you can exploit, or this is the primary step to understand the target machine, what the application the target machine is running, and you can explore the vulnerabilities that the target machine application which is being run. So next team will scan a particular port and a port range and Nmap. So for doing this, you need to type command nmap -p for specific port. Well, let's say we'll scan yahoo.com. Target port is 80 and press enter. So here is the port 80 is open and the target server, which is yahoo.com. So here is the report, and it has a range of IP address because lots of this big company uses a load balancer and lots of IP address, and they are having a cluster of servers, so that if one server fails, then another server will be available. So if there is any denial of service attack on the yahoo.com, it will have a series of servers which can deliver to the user, which can deliver the output to the user. So there will not be any congestion in the network, and there will not be any denial of service in the network. So port 80 is open in the yahoo.com. This is how you can scan vertical port. And probably if you want to scan a particular series of ports, for example 480 and 443 in yahoo.com, so here are the ports available, that is 480, port 443, both ports are available in the yahoo.com. So this is how you can scan port and port range. In the next step, we will scan, we'll use a protocol scan. For example, for doing the protocol scan, you need to type command nmap -so for protocol scanning, and the target device will be 143.1. Let's say the example of a router. So it requires a root privilege. For scanning the protocol scanning, you need to be root or having an administrative right for doing such. So we'll type sudo and for gaining the administrative rights. It will take a little time because it's scanning the protocol. By clicking enter, you can see how much task it has completed. For example, it has completed right now 26.37% has been done, and the estimated time of completion is 22 minutes. So it's not a fixed, it may vary. So currently it has completed 37.46%, and the scan is undergoing IP protocol scan. Take a little time. You can, by clicking enter, you can see the progress of the scanning. Let's wait for a while. So currently it has completed 52.06%. So it may take a little time. The time remaining is been displayed in this here, 1.44 minutes. In the recent example, we have seen that how you can scan a network and how you can scan a host, particular host. You can also exclude particular host from the network if you are scanning a network, and you can type a command. Let's say, for example, I'm scanning my network 191.168.143.0/24 and exclude 192.168.143.1. I don't want to scan my gateway, so you can do it by typing exclude -- exclude command to exclude server and host. Let's start. So here is the result, and it has excluded my gateway, that is 192.168.143.1. So the gateway is not present in the scan report. This is how you can do exclude for excluding server and host and network scanning. Similarly, you can also exclude certain application port scanning. For example, I have been scanning for all application ports of my gateway device. Exclude ports 22. I don't want to scan my port 22 of the target machine, that is 192.168.143.1, which is my gateway router and press enter. So it has not shown port 22, which is already open at the target device that I have shown you earlier, but it hasn't mentioned in this scan report. This is how you can exclude a specific port or exclude a specific target machines from your scanning. So let's get back to that protocol scan. It has completed 89.88%. So it takes a little time because some of the scan requires deeper inspection of the target machine. 95% has been completed. 96, 97, 98, 99, 99.99%. And so here is the scan report of the protocol scan of the target machine, that is 192.168.143.1, which is the router. So it has a ICMP available, so we can ping the gateway device. For example, let us take a new shell, ping 192.168.143.1. So I can ping my gateway device, which is my router. So ICMP is available. You can, and protocol 6, that is TCP. So I can send TCP packets to my device, also UDP packets, and the rest of the ports are filtered, open or filtered. So this is how you can scan protocol of the target machine. So let's move on to the another scanning, that is operating system scan. So for scanning operating system of the target machine, you need to type nmap -o for scanning the operating system of the target machine. And let us target our gateway router, that is 192.168.143.1, and press enter. The operating system scan requires a root privilege, so it requires a root privilege. We'll add sudo and press enter. So here is the result of the operating system. So it uses, my gateway router is running a Linux 2.6.x. So this is how you can know which operating system the target machine uses. Let us take another example. For scanning the operating system, we will scan the operating system of the Google server. So it also requires a root privilege, because operating system scan requires a root privilege. We'll do sudo nmap -o capital O, and to target machine or target website or target server, percenter, it has completed 50%. So here is the result of the Google server. And there are too many fingerprints of the operating system. It may be using Linux, but the probability of Linux is higher, because the fingerprints of Linux are more in the result. So probably it could be using Linux, but this nmap is not able to find which version of Linux the target machine is using or the google.com is using. So it has shown that it may be running Linux 4.x or 3.x or 2.4.x, or it may be running micro router in front of that. So here is the possibility that the google.com is using Linux. This is how you can explore the target machine operating system, which operating system the target machine uses, and after that you can explore the vulnerabilities of the target machine operating system, and you can move on for penetration testing of the target machine over the target machine. So we have completed protocol scan and operating system scan, and the fast scan. The fast scan uses -f for doing is fast scan. It will scan a little bit port, some of the ports. By default, it scan. If you have not used a fast scan, by default it scan 65,535 ports, TCP ports of the target device. So for target machine, by using -f, it will scan fewer ports. It will send fewer packets. So you can have the result very quickly, as it has shown right now. Scanning. Let us take another example. Let's take the example of google.com. Takes very low time. But it also bypasses some of the ports. It doesn't scan some of the ports. So here is the result. It takes in 0.081 second. This is the latency. So this is how you can scan network, host, ports, port range, protocol scan, operating systems, and fast scans. By default, nmap scanned TCP ports. For scanning UDP ports, you need to type nmap -su for scanning the UDP port. Let us scan 53 port, which is the port number of DNS, which is UDP, and we'll scan UDP port of target machine, that is our router. So it also requires a root privilege. So we'll give a privilege for nmap to scan, and the UDP port is open. 53 UDP state is open, which is domain name, service is domain name. and the target device is 192.168.143.1, which is my cabling router, gateway router. This is how you can scan UDP ports of the target machine. So now we'll move on to service version scan. Service version scan, which, for example, if the target machine is running SSH and the SSH port is open of the target machine, which version of SSH does the target machine uses for going deeper, which version the target machine port number, or what are the backend services that have been used by the target machine, you can explore it by service version scan, which is also called banner grabbing. So for doing service version scan, you need to type command -sp for grabbing the version that which web servers, or which, for example, that the target machine is 80 port is open, means it is running an HTTP server. It is running, means the target machine is running a web server. Which web server does the target machine runs? For gaining such information, you need to type, you need to do service version scan, and that is nmap -sv. For example, let us scan port 80, and the target machine will be our router. We are doing a service version of port 80 of the target machine 192.168.143.1, which is our router. Press enter. So it will show the information of the target service that has been run in the router. So here is the port 80 TCP port is open. The target machine, that is 192.168.143.1, and the service is HTTP, and the version of HTTP server that the target machine or the router is using is TP-Link WR840M web HTTP config. Similarly, you can scan the version, which SSH version does the target machine uses. Let's see, destination port is 122 and the target machine is, so it is using my router 192.168.143.1, the TCP port 22, which is a port number of SSH, it's open, and it is running a drop beer SSH daemon service and my router. So which this is how you can explore the vulnerabilities of by gaining the information. This is very valuable information of the target machine, which and you can also exploit that if this version of SSH daemon has a vulnerability, you can explore the target machines by having that exploit available in the market. So this is how you can scan version of the target machine. So we have completed service version scan. Now we will move on to scanning using an input file. So we have learned that to scan a network we need to type nmap and the target network or host command. So if you want to scan a particular list of hosts which is available in our text file, so for scanning that, so we need to prepare one file. For example, let's say IP list file. We are creating one file. So let's enter the IP address that we want to scan. Let's say 1, press enter, and the list of 192.168.29. So we want to scan both this IP. If you are having the list of IP address that you want to scan in the network, you can type in a text file and you need to save that file. Let us save. So here is the file available. Let us re-verify that file. Here is the file. We want to scan 192.168.140.1 and 192.168.140.29. This two, we are having a list of IP address that we need to scan in our network. So for scanning using an input file, as command is -il and the file name. You need to type file name .txt. sorry, uh, let's say this. So here is the result. Nmap scan report for 192.168.143.1 and Nmap scan result for 192.168.143.29. So this is how you can scan using an input file. So scan result has been displayed of 192.168.143.1 and 192.168.143.29, which we have listed in the file. But we have understood how to scan using input file. Now we want to save output of the scan result. For saving the output in Nmap, we need to type command nmap -on for saving the output. For example, let us start 192.168.143.1 and we want to save this result into name nmap gateway, because 192.168.143.1 is our gateway scan, and press enter. So here is the report, nmap report. It has been saved into nmap gateway underscore scan. This file has been listed in our current folder. So here is the file available. Here is the scan report. So we can verify that by here is the scan report that has been saved in the text file. This is how you can save text file report in your. This is how you can save Nmap report in your text file. So hope this has been informative for you, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Which is Vishal Majithia. Now this is my YouTube channel. You can please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and share. Please like, comment and share, subscribe. Hope this has been informative for you, and I would like to thank you for watching my video. So we will continue the next topics, cybersecurity topics, network topics, information security topics in our upcoming video, So hope this has been informative for you, and I would like to thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is Vishal Majithia, that I have shown you earlier. This is my YouTube channel, and